What's going on, everybody? It's Josh from Function Hall Radio on 95.5 Beatz FM. We want to introduce you to a new little segment that we call Producer Studio. We're here with some really talented producers. So, gentlemen, go and introduce yourselves to everybody.
Sup, y'all? It's Resource, music producer / songwriter / music enthusiast.
I go by the Prodigal Boy. I'm a music producer and a fashion designer. I'm just trying to tell my story through making music and making beats.
Hello everyone, my name is Proc. I am a teacher by trade and I also make music.
And for those of you who don't know, Proc was our very, very first guest. So he's here back to help us with the segment that we're calling Producer Pick'em. So if anybody has ever done a football pick'em in the past, it's the same thing, but with producers and beat makers. We wanted to bring it to the experts. Shout out to Wolftown for doing this on our last show, trying to do this now. All right, so we just going to jump in, guys. I'm going to ask you a series of who's better or who do you prefer, and just give me a quick answer, and then we'll see from there. The people need to know. First one. So we can go in the same order, all right? We can go into the same order. First one, Timbaland or Alicia's husband, Swizz Beatz.
Oh man, I'm gonna say Swizz Beatz on that one because, man, once you hear play any random Swizz Beatz track, you're gonna feel like you're DMX. Hype.
It's true. True. All right, Prodigal Boy, what's up? What you got?
I would have to say Swizz Beatz. If you hear his kits on some of his beats, they're just iconic. I don't know, even if it's his ad libs that he adds for his track, you're always gonna remember it, that God damn it, that part,
yeah,
all that stuff, you're gonna remember that. And I feel like that was just more, I like his style of producing more than Timbaland, even though I know his is hella good. Just as good.
All right, Proc,
if I had to put them between a battle, yeah, it'd probably be Swizz Beatz.
I get that. Proc, we going 3 for 3?
No, Timbo, just because he has roots with Jodeci. That's the only reason.
Not because of Justin Timberlake, because
no, forget that. No. Plus, Pharrell had the better tracks on them joints too.
You right. All right, next one. We call this the Blueprint Battle. Just Blaze or Kanye. Let's go reverse order. Proc.
Man, can I? If it's the Blueprint Battle, then I'm gonna say Bink for real, because Bink did girls on that joint, and that's the one for me. Right. But between the two, just because of freaking Exhibit C. That's the only reason.
Yep. Exhibit C. J Electronica. Yeah.
J Electronica.
So you going the same way, Prodigal?
I'm a big Kanye fan, because that's how it all started for me. Him listening to Kanye, Jesus Walks, having him doing a gospel sample but making it sound sick, and just sampling in general, and then him becoming I want to become a rapper instead of just becoming just not being tied under a label. But I don't know, Just Blaze. Yep. He has Lord Knows, he has Exhibit C, he has so many bangers. And if you watch his Rhythm Roulette, where he does he mixes 3 random records and makes something nice out of it. If you watch that episode, it's one of the best. I think I watched that 10 times trying to figure out what he did. So yeah, I don't know, I would have to go with Just Blaze as of now, because since I've been producing and learning more, it's just okay, I need to learn under him, because his drum kits and how he samples is just crazy.
Dang. All right, 10th Wondra, what's going on, man?
Well, shoot, you ended with me, so it's kind of like a toss-up, but Kanye, man, I mean, if we're talking him and Jay, man, you can't. Ye's the little brother. I mean, Jay's the big brother. But then Just is yeah, that's a hard question. That's asking me what do I like better, coffee or tea, bro. I drink both every day.
Coffee?
But if I had to pick, it'd probably be a win by 51%. It would be Kanye.
I get that.
Like, just good old Kanye, man.
All right, next
That's
one.
my
So we got
answer.
two more. Two more. These are legends. They've produced for everybody. This was a tough one for me. Actually, it wasn't. Dr. Dre or
I knew it.
the
I knew
RZA. Let's go, Prodigal. Prodigal. What you got, brother?
Man, the Wu-Tang Clan is is
It ain't
ancient.
nothing to.
Ah, man, that's hard. Because I actually like RZA. Like he's kind
RZA
of funky with it.
RZA did
like,
kill Bill. He did kill. He scored.
Yeah,
Kill Bill.
his sample selections are just like whoa, and like the whole Wu-Tang scene was just like they were sampling like crazy. Yeah, I would have to go RZA with that one.
Ooh. All right, let's go to Resource. Resource, what you got, bro?
Well, if we're talking about hits, I'm gonna say Dre. But if we're talking about like dramatics and like it sounds like a movie, RZA. Because you know what, Dre for his like prime in his career is really nothing without Scott Storch. He would just be a beat maker without Storch. But
Yeah,
I'd say RZA because no one really sounds like him.
That's true. All right, last one. Proc.
Yeah, this one is the toughest one for me because it's so close in terms of like beat craft. Then for me, it is RZA, right? Because if we're talking about, but if we take a step back and look at like the sort of the general definition of what a producer does, then I have to go with Dre. I know that sounds weird, but like when it comes to beat making, I think RZA is very innovative. Like a lot of what he did impacted, like you find the roots of Dilla, a lot of it in RZA as well, right? But I'm gonna go ahead with like the overall general definition of what a producer does and go with Dre, because when you talked about the hit making, you're going from world-class wrecking crew all the way to somebody like Anderson .Paak now, right? And he has his hand in multiple generations, and I mean it just sounds so clean. I don't know, it's just hard. So, but I'm gonna go with Dre.
All right, Dre. All right. Wow. All right. Last one. You said a name. This one, I mean, I know where I go, but we're going DJ Premier and Jay Dilla. Dilla Dog, rest in peace.
oh man.
Let's go. I'll go Resource first. Resource, what you got?
Well, if I didn't say Dilla, the whole hip hop community would hate me. But that is my answer.
Correct. Yes.
That is my answer because if you think about it, though, the one thing that's unique and that I guess changed everybody's way of making music and beats is the way he, humanizes drums. And like even Kanye said, like, his drums are parallel. No one could ever top it. But Premier, you're talking about someone that has, when you hear his music, you hear a brand. Like, dude, that's New York. Or, like you pair him, you compare Premier with like a lot of rappers. Like Nas would probably be the most dynamic duo. Like you would, anyone can mention that. Be like, dude, that's just like you can't not like that and be like, yo, that's Premier. And if you try to sound like him, you're just gonna be a shadow to Premier. But Dilla is gonna be Dilla for the overall spectrum of why his music is dope, and the reason why I even make music because of him.
That's dope, man. All right, Prodigal Boy.
Well, I gotta go with Dilla, man.
All right.
I mean, if you watch like the documentaries and stuff about Jay Dilla, it's crazy. Just like to prove a point, it's like I remember he made one beat where he chopped up the whole sample and it's everywhere. Like each chop is like from one side to the other, and it's like no one ever chops like that. Usually people chop samples like through a loop or like one sequence, but his was everywhere. But it was just people were saying it's like in sync with each other. So all the times that he chops, it will always go well. It's like a symphony, and then like all the ones that he grew up with and came up with, like they always respected him for it. and I feel like there's no one like that. The way he approaches a beat and makes music, I feel like it's very unique, and I don't think no one can compare to J Dilla at that point.
All right, man. That's true. All right, last one. Proc. I know where you're going. You have to go there.
Well, I don't know, man. But I'm gonna go with Dilla because it's just, I'm definitely torn, man. Well, because listen, I jacked from both of them heavy. the thing is, like, with Dilla, like it's I think of it too because, like, I think for all three of us, Resource and myself especially, I think, coming up and integrating samples, and there's this thought about having to clear and having to be innovative with samples so that they go undetected, right? Mm-hmm. So freaking a sample became something in and of itself, right? So for like economic reasons, he had to make stuff undetectable. And so, like, you'll see stuff on YouTube, like breaking down samples that he's used, and you listen to the original source material, and them joints sound nothing like it. And it's so dope, and it makes it sound so hip hop too. And so, that's it. It's Dilla.
For sure, Dilla all day. Wow, man, guys. So those were some gems, everybody. You're rocking with us here in the function hall. We're calling this little segment Producer Studio. That's just in my head. We're gonna roll with that. Before we get out for today, if you guys want to give any shouts, Resource.
Just want to shout out myself, I guess. There's no one here, but if y'all want to,
or plug, shout or plug.
Yeah, I'll plug myself. You can follow me on Instagram. I'm pretty active on there. I'm always updating on what I'm working on. Follow me at Resource. That's _source. And you can also look forward to some new music on Spotify next month, hopefully 2021.
Cool. All right, Prodigal Boy.
Damn, man, I gotta plug myself then too. I go by the Prodigal Boy. Find me on Instagram at Prodigal Boy, PRODIGLBOY. I've been producing. I at least produce 28 beats at the moment for 1 beat per day for 30 days straight. So hopefully I'll be able to release that, or like by the start of the new year next year. So look out. All
right, Proc, the weight's on you. Plugging yourself, plugging other people.
Nah, man. I want to shout out Resource. I want to shout out the Prodigal Boy. I want to shout out the Sixth. And I want to shout out Pfizer, and I want to shout out Moderna. All right.
That's what's up.
Hopefully, we see you all soon in person.
Nice.
And maybe some of us can freaking work together. We'll see.
Yeah, Frog, I sent you some beats, man.
I downloaded them joints. So yeah.
Nice. Let's go.
All right. So these are the guys you want to work with. If you're in the hip hop community, or even if you're R&B, I know both Proc and Resource have produced some R&B. Hit them up, let them know. But don't forget to break out that checkbook. Let's be honest. All right, so you've been rocking with.
For real, cash out.
All right, so we appreciate y'all rocking with us in the producer studio. This is Josh for Function Hall Radio. Peace.